Andrey Rublev gets it done in Madrid as he beats Felix Auger Aliassime in 3 sets to win this year's Madrid Open Championship. What's up, everybody? It's John Eric Poli here to do a recap of what we just saw a few hours ago as Andrey Rublev wins this year's Madrid Open Championship. And for Rublev, this marks just his second ATP 1000 championship. Last year in 2023, he won at Monte Carlo. So 2 clay championships now under his belt as he builds a lot of momentum going forward for this year's French Open. Definitely a guy who is now in contention after winning this championship here. And for Rublev, you got to give him a lot of credit too. He had some adversity coming into this year's tournament. His last 4 matches before this tournament, he lost all 4 of them. Now he ties things together. It was a really impressive tournament for him, right? He gets by Carlos Alcaraz. I know Alcaraz dealing with some injuries and whatnot, but still to get a win over him in the quarterfinals was absolutely huge. So Rublev winning this championship, really happy to see him, and we'll see. Maybe this could spark something for him. He's a guy that, when he finds his game, is very tough to beat. And I think coming into this year's French Open, he definitely has a lot of momentum on his side. And he's a guy, too, when you look at this year's French Open, right? We have Novak Djokovic, last year's champion, has been playing up to par, you could say, this year. You have Carlos Alcaraz, banged up, injured. You have Jannik Sinner, banged up a little bit. I think he's going to give it a go in Italy, but still, I know he's banged up as of late. So all of a sudden, you're looking at this field and say, hey, why not Andrey Rublev? Because he's a guy that's consistent, and he's a guy who really likes to play on clay. I believe he's won now 9 of his last 10 matches against top 20 opponents when playing on clay. So big stat there for Rublev. And then just real quickly before we wrap things up for the day, got to talk about Felix here a little bit. Great showing for him. The kid has all the talent in the world. Hopefully this is something to build on here for him, because when he's able to tie things together, he is very, very talented. Hopefully, like I said, this is the start of something for him, because he played great here today. Let's not forget, he jumped out of the gates real quick on Rublev, and I thought this was going to be an early night for Rublev. Of course, Rublev able to overcome some adversity there, but Felix played very, very well today. I really liked his serving game today. So hopefully, like I said, this is the start of something great here for Felix. So that was kind of this year's tournament here. Really happy, like I said, for Andrey Rublev. And now the big question here just going forward is, let's see how things continue to play out here on clay as we see a lot of injuries for the top players in the world. Let's not forget here, so far on clay, we have Stefano Tsitsipas winning in Monte Carlo. Then we have Casper Ruud winning in Barcelona. Now we have Andrey Rublev winning in Madrid. So interesting start to this year's clay season. Hopefully we have some more fun and some more drama here with the end of this year's clay season. As we're starting to wrap things up, we have the Italian tournament coming up here this week. And then let's not forget the big French Open starting at the end of May.